Have you ever seen a photo that just stops you in your tracks? One that tells a story so powerful, so raw, that you can't look away. Today, I want to share one such story with you. It's about a man, a dog, and a single, heartbreaking photograph that captured the world's attention. The image is simple yet profound. An elderly man sits on the steps of a building, his body thin, his clothes worn. Beside him sits a dog, looking up at him with absolute trust. And in the man's hand is a small piece of bread, but he isn't eating it. Instead, he's holding it out for his furry companion. This man, who clearly has so little, chose to feed his dog before himself. He chose companionship over comfort, loyalty over his own hunger. This powerful moment was captured by a photographer who was simply walking through the city streets. They saw this quiet scene of devotion and knew it was something special. When the photo was shared online, it exploded. People from all corners of the globe were moved to tears. Comments flooded in, with thousands of people asking, "Who is this man? How can we help him?" The man in the photo is named Jose. He's lived a tough life on the streets for many years. His dog Choco isn't just a pet. He's his family, his shadow, his reason for getting up each morning. Jose once said in an interview that Choco saved him from a deep depression. He explained that having someone to care for, someone who depends on him, gave his life purpose again. In a world that had often been cold and indifferent, Choco's unconditional love was his lifeline, and Jose repays that love every single day. He panhandles not for himself, but to make sure Choco has food. On the day the photo was taken, he had only managed to get that one piece of bread, and without a second thought, his first instinct was to give it to Choco. He told the photographer, "He needs it more than I do." This simple act of selflessness speaks volumes. It's a testament to the incredible bond between humans and animals. It reminds us that love isn't about grand gestures or material wealth. It's about the small, silent acts of sacrifice. It's about putting another's needs before your own, even when you have nothing left to give. The story doesn't end with the photograph. After the image went viral, a local animal lover recognized Jose and Choco. She had seen them around her neighborhood and had always been touched by their bond. She decided to track them down. It wasn't easy, but eventually, she found them huddled together in a small, makeshift shelter. She started by bringing them food and blankets, but she knew they needed more. She started a social media page to share their story and organize help. The response was overwhelming. Donations poured in. People offered everything from dog food and veterinary care for Choco to clothes and meals for Jose. It was a beautiful wave of human kindness, all sparked by a single photo. A local business owner was so moved that he offered Jose a part-time job doing simple maintenance work. It wasn't much, but for Jose, it was everything. It was a chance to earn a dignified living, a way to provide for Choco without having to rely solely on the kindness of strangers. And Choco, he got the vet checkup he desperately needed. He was treated for a minor skin condition and got all his vaccinations. You could see the change in him almost immediately. With a full belly and proper care, his coat became shinier. His tail wagged a little harder. But the one thing that never changed was the way he looked at Jose with pure, unadulterated adoration. Their story is a powerful reminder that we all have the capacity for immense kindness. It shows how one person's empathy can create a ripple effect, inspiring a whole community to come together. Jose and Choco's bond transcended their difficult circumstances. It shone a light on the fact that everyone, regardless of their situation, deserves love, dignity, and a helping hand. Think about it. In our busy lives, how often do we overlook the quiet struggles happening all around us? How often do we walk past people like Jose, lost in our own worlds? This story challenges us to see with our hearts, to recognize the profound connections that exist in the most unexpected places. And it's not just about humans. It's also about the incredible, healing power of animals. For Jose, Choco wasn't just a dog. He was a therapist, a confidant, an unjudgmental friend who stood by him through thick and thin. Their relationship highlights the deep, symbiotic connection we can have with our pets. They give us so much more than just companionship. They give us a reason to keep going. Today, Jose and Choco are no longer on the streets. Thanks to the continued support of the community, they were able to move into a small, simple apartment. It's a safe, warm place they can call home. Jose continues to work his part-time job, and he spends his free time volunteering at a local animal shelter, paying forward the kindness he received. He helps care for other abandoned animals, sharing his unique understanding of what it means to be lonely and in need of a friend. He says that seeing those animals find loving homes is the greatest reward. He knows that every Choco out there deserves a Jose, and every Jose deserves a Choco. Their journey from the cold steps of a building to a warm home is a beautiful story of hope and redemption. It shows that compassion is a powerful force for change. It started with a man, a dog, and a piece of bread. It grew into a movement of love that transformed their lives and touched the hearts of millions. So the next time you see someone in need, maybe you'll think of Jose and Choco. Maybe you'll remember that a small act of kindness, a shared meal, a warm smile, a moment of recognition can make all the difference in the world. True wealth isn't measured by what you have, but by what you're willing to give. Thank you so much for watching and for letting me share this incredible story with you. If it touched your heart, please consider sharing it with others. Let's keep the ripples of kindness going. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories that inspire and uplift. See you in the next one.